write down the next problem related to this 3.795. Okay. So as per my idea, you don't have any problem in this solution and colligative property related to elevation in boiling point. Now we are moving toward the problem based on depression in freezing point. Problem based on what? Depression in freezing point. So how we consider the problem based on depression in freezing point? See toward the board. Once again I am considering here. Now dear friends, what is the formula related to depression in freezing point? You know the formula, depression in freezing point like this: delta TF is equal to Kf into m, that is Kf is nothing but the molar depression constant and small m is the molality, or delta Tf is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by m2 into what? W1, and this W1 must be in what? Gram. So this is the way. Now so see the first problem number 1. 5.08 gram of substance dissolved in 50 gram of water. See, 5.08 gram of substance dissolved in dissolved in 50 gram of 5.08 gram of substance dissolved in 50 gram of what? Water. 50 gram of water, lower the freezing point 50 gram of water, then lower the freezing point, lower the freezing point by 1.2 Kelvin, lower the freezing point by 1.2 Kelvin. They are directly given the delta TF 1.2 Kelvin. 1.2, calculate the molar mass of substance, the molar depression constant for water. It calculate the molar mass of substance, calculate the molar mass of substance, molar mass of substance. The molar depression constant for water is the molar depression constant for water is molar depression constant for water is, they are given the molar depression constant 1.86 is 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole, 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole, my friends. So 5.08 gram of substance, the value of W2 is 5.08 gram dissolved in 50 gram of water. Therefore value of W1 is the 50 gram water. The freezing point lowered by, therefore delta TF is equal to 1.2 Kelvin. Calculate the molar mass of substance. They are asking for the calculation of M2 and the molar depression constant. They are given the value of Kf, that is 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole. So my friends, they are asking for the calculation of M2. You know the formula, delta TF is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1 in gram, yes or no. Therefore delta TF is equal to, what is the value of Kf? Sorry, no, we calculate the M2. Therefore M2 is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by delta TF into what? W1 in what? Gram. So my friends, therefore M2 is equal to, what is the value of Kf? The value of Kf is 1.86 into value of W is 5.08 into what? Into 1000 divided by how much? Delta TF is equal to divided by 1.2 into, they are given to you W1 in gram, therefore into how much? 50, because we require this. As per my idea, you don't have any problem related to this phenomenon. 1.86, okay, 1.20, 1.2 into 50. So after putting this value, the value of M2 become 157.48 gram per mole. So this is the way, by using this we calculate this phenomenon. So as per my idea, we don't have any problem. Now we are moving toward the second problem related to the depression in freezing points. My dear friends, Write down problem in your notebook, write down 0.440 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of substance. See, 0.440 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of substance into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of substance. Molar mass 178.9 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram per mole. They are given the molar mass. That molar mass is 178.9 into 10 raised to minus 3, 178.9 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. They are given the molar mass. Dissolved in 22.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of benzene. Dissolved in, see here, dissolved in 22.2 into 10 raised to 22.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of benzene. 22 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of benzene. Lower the freezing point of benzene by 0.567 Kelvin. Lower the freezing point of benzene. Lower the freezing point of benzene by 0.567 Kelvin. 0.567 Kelvin. Calculate the molar depression constant for benzene. Calculate the molar depression. Calculate the molar depression constant for benzene. They are asking for calculate the Kf. Okay. So see friends, read very carefully this problem. Put the given data. 0.440 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram of substance. They are given the weight of substance W2 is equal to 0.440 into 10 raised to minus 3 W2. They are given the molar mass. That molar mass M2 is equal to 178.9 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. M2 is equal to dissolved in 22 point. They are given the weight of solvent. Therefore, W1 is equal to 22.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. Weight of solvent in kilogram. Therefore, no need to take the benzene. Lower the freezing point. They are given the delta TF is equal to 0.567 Kelvin, and they are asking to calculate the Kf. Yes. So, my friends, the formula is delta TF is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1 in gram. But in this case, W1 they are given in kilogram. Therefore, no need to take the 1000. This is in kilogram. Okay. Therefore, the formula become delta TF is equal to Kf into W2 divided by M2 into W1. So, this is the formula, but we calculate the Kf. Therefore, Kf is equal to what it become. Therefore, Kf is equal to delta Kf is equal to delta TF. See, I will rearrange this equation. Kf is equal to delta TF into M2 into W1 divided by what? Divided by W2. Yes or no? Divided by W2. This is very simple relation. Therefore, Kf is equal to, how this become? See toward this. Therefore, Kf is equal to, listen, what is the value of delta TF? That is 0.567 into value of M2 is what? 178.9 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. Obviously, they are given in the kilogram. See, then what is the value of W1? The value of W1 is 22.2 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram, and divided by the value of W2 is 0.440 into 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. Obviously, these 2 kilogram get cancelled. Then finally, the answer of this equation becomes that therefore Kf is equal to the final answer is 5.12 Kelvin kilogram per mole. 5.12 Kelvin kilogram per mole, 5.12 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Put the value in log table or calculate yourself. The answer become like this, but this is the way. By using this, we very systematically discuss the problem related with this phenomenon. So, as per my idea, you do not have any problem related to this. Now, we are moving toward the second problem. I know the second problem is something calculated. You see very seriously toward the board. See the second problem. The observed depression in the freezing point of water. Okay, I will repeat now. Come toward the second problem on this. See here, the observed depression in the freezing point of water for a particular solution. The observed depression in the freezing point of water for a particular solution. The observed depression in the freezing point of water. The observed depression in the freezing point of water for a particular solution. Freezing point of water for a particular freezing point of water for a particular solution. The observed depression in the freezing point of water for a particular solution is 0.087 Kelvin. Is 0.087 Kelvin. 0.087 Kelvin. Calculate the molality of the solution. If calculate the molality of a solution. Calculate the molality of a solution. If molar depression constant for water is, if molar depression constant for water is, if molar depression constant for water is, 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole, is 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole. So, dear friends, the observed depression in freezing point of water for a particular solution is depression in freezing point, that is they are given to you delta TF. Delta TF is equal to 0.087 Kelvin, because they are directly given you depression in freezing point. Delta TF is equal to 0.087 Kelvin. Then finally, what? Calculate the molality of a solution. They are asking you calculate the small m. If molar depression constant, they are given to you Kf, and the value of Kf is 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole. So, this is the problem they are given. So, what is the way? Delta TF is equal to Kf into m. Therefore, m is equal to delta TF upon Kf. So, this is a very simple relation. By using that, we calculate the m. Therefore, small m is equal to, what is the value of delta TF? This one is 0.087 Kelvin divided by what is the value of Kf? That is 1.86 Kelvin kilogram per mole. Kelvin get cancelled, per mole. Then finally, the value of small m they are given to you 0.0467 mole per kilogram. 0.0467 mole per what? Mole per kilogram. So, my friends, this is the very simple way. By using this, we calculate the problem on this. Now, we are moving toward the next problem. I know the next problem is something big. You try to solve it. Okay. Come toward the next problem on this. Listen. These are the very simple way. 1.02 gram of urea when dissolved in 98.5 gram of certain solvent. 1.02 gram of urea when dissolved in 1.02 gram of urea when dissolved in 98.5 gram of certain solvent, dissolved in 98.5 gram of certain solvent, 98.5 gram of certain solvent, decreases its freezing point by certain solvent, decreases its freezing point by decreases its freezing point by 0.211 Kelvin by 0.211 Kelvin 1.60 gram of unknown compound, listen, 1.60 gram of unknown compound, listen, gram of unknown compound when dissolved in 86 gram of the same solvent, unknown compound, when dissolved in unknown compound, when dissolved in 86 gram of same solvent, 86 gram of the same solvent, depresses the freezing point by 0.34 Kelvin, depresses the freezing point by 0.34 Kelvin, calculate the molar mass of the unknown compound. See here, calculate molar mass of unknown compound. Now we are calculating the molar mass of the unknown compound. Now dear friends, now listen very carefully, because we are calculating the molar mass of unknown compound, but you first see 1.02 gram of urea when dissolved in 98.5 gram of certain solvent, depresses its freezing point by 0.211 Kelvin. Same 60 gram of unknown compound when dissolved in 86 gram of same solvent, depresses the freezing point by 0.34 Kelvin. Calculate the molar mass of unknown compound, because you have to keep in your mind, first they are given the urea, you calculate first Kb for urea, Kf for urea, and once you calculating the Kf, then put the value of that Kf in the second problem. So this is very important, calculate the molar mass of. So you come to the first problem, I will give you 1.02 gram of urea when dissolved in 1.02, therefore W2 is equal to 1.02 gram, okay, urea, and the value of M2, you know the urea means NH2CONH2, and the molecular mass of urea is how much, 60 gram. So this is the M2 dissolved in. So what is the value of W1? 98.5 gram. Certain solvent decreases its freezing point by, they are given the delta TF is equal to 0.211 Kelvin. Okay. Now by using this we calculate the value of Kf, because this Kf required for the calculation of molar mass of unknown solvent, because you first calculate the Kf. Once you calculate the Kf, then by using this value of Kf we calculate the molar mass of this unknown solvent. So listen how to calculate the Kf, very simple things. Therefore delta Tf is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000, Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by W2 into W1 in gram, M2 into W1 in gram. So Kf is equal to delta Tf into W1, delta Tf into then M2 into W1 divided by what? Divided by W2. If it is in kilogram, then W2 into 1000 if it is in gram. Okay. So dear friends, Kf is equal to value of delta Tf they are given 0.211 into M2 60 gram, molar mass of urea is 60. Then finally weight of solvent they are given 98.5, this is in gram. Therefore finally what happened, weight of solvent is 1.02 but into 1000. Why? Because this is in gram, right? So the value of Kf is very simple. This is simple way, by using this we calculate the Kf. So as per my idea, you don't have any problem related to this phenomenon. The value of Kf is 1.241 Kelvin kilogram per mole, 1.241 Kelvin kilogram per mole. You calculate yourself, the value become like this. Now dear friends, so by using this value, this Kf, because solvent is same na, same solvent, word see, same solvent. If solvent is same, then molar depression constant is also same, because it doesn't have any problem. Now use this Kf for the calculation of second problem. Now what is second problem? 1.60, this is called as W2 dash, because this is second solute na. 1.60 gram of unknown compound when dissolved in 86 gram of solvent. This is W1 dash 86 gram of solvent. Depresses the freezing point, they are given separate delta TF dash 0.34 Kelvin, because this is second problem now. Calculate molar mass. Now Kf is same na, Kf is same. What is the value of Kf? 1.241. You got it? Why they are given such problem? Because by using first statement we calculate the Kf and put this value of Kf in the second problem, because we easily calculate this, because this become very simple. Kf is 1.21 Kelvin kilogram per mole. So very simple way. So how to calculate the molecular mass? The m is equal to, rearrange this equation, m is equal to, this become m is equal to Kf into W2 into 1000 divided by what? Divided by delta TF into W1 in gram. Therefore m is equal to, value of Kf is 1.241 into value of W2 is how much? W2 they are given to you, that is 1.60 into 1000, then divided by how much? The value of delta TF is 0.34 and into finally my friends 0 into W1, value of W1 is 86 and 86 this is in gram. So you calculate all these things at yourself, and after calculating the molar mass become 67.90 gram, 67.90 gram. So this is the very systematic way. By using this we very successfully calculate the molar mass of that particular solute. So but what is the utility or what is the importance phenomenon related to this? The important phenomenon related to this, use the value of Kf for the second calculation. Is it okay? So my friends, this is the second problem related to this phenomenon. Now we are moving toward the next problem. So as per my idea, you calculate yourself, because the different types of problem required for this calculation I am already taken to you. So you try to solve remaining problem at your home from the book. Okay. Now till now we are completed three colligative property. The first colligative property is called as the lowering of vapor pressure. The second colligative property is called as the elevation in boiling point or boiling point elevation, and third colligative property is called as the depression in freezing point or freezing point depression. Now friends, now I am moving toward the last colligative property, that one is called as the osmotic pressure. Now listen very carefully, because for the study of osmotic pressure you must know some phenomenon related to the osmosis. As all you know very well, what is the osmosis? Osmosis means what? The flow of solvent molecule from lower concentration to from higher concentration to lower concentration, because osmosis is a very simple term, because whenever we discuss about the osmosis phenomenon, the osmosis phenomenon is a spontaneous and unidirectional flow of solvent molecule through semi-permeable membrane into the solution of flow of solvent from a solution of lower concentration to the solution of higher concentration. Listen. So this is called as the osmosis. Osmosis means what? The phenomenon in which flow of solvent. So my friends, the osmosis related concept we are discussing in the next videos, because this is the next point, that's why we are discussing in the next videos. Thank you.